get rid of most of your get rid of most of your coaching staff because that season last season. You blame it on the quarterback DJ Ongolea. I mean, I get why he wasn't the best for you, but you can't blame the whole season on one player. Just can't. That's not acceptable as a Florida State person. You're looking for say you got Tommy Castellanos, Squirrel White, you got all these people back here. You're like, man, we have no excuse. But this is the thing. I'm not expecting to make the playoffs. Hear me out. You fired. Welcome to Wired to the Game. What is up, y'all? You're wired in with the homie EJ. There is no guest today. We will be talking about college football, man. We're college football coming up week 0 starting Saturday. You'll probably be seeing this tomorrow night, Friday night. I don't have a guest on. I'm sorry that I haven't been, not been active. I've been trying to get guests on. It's been busy schedules, man. People calling out of interviews. It's just been busy. I've not forgotten about y'all. I promise. We will be taking a deep dive into week 0 and week 1. Top some of the top games I want to watch this week 0 and week 1 games. So we're gonna go from smallest to biggest games. So let's get started, man. Let's get started and let's look at them. So for the first game, I want to see. This is not as big a game as people see it. You got Iowa State and you got Kansas State. Iowa State winning 4 of the last 5 games. Kansas State is looking around, man. Like, are we sure we're supposed to be here right now? Because the way Kansas State's getting done, they're for the last 5 games, it's like they're getting bent over. It's like you know, you ever had that mom that just gets the stick and say, "Pick your own stick." It's Iowa State's kind of telling kids to pick your own poison. I mean, you don't. I mean, you have Avery Johnson, Dylan Edwards. This might be the year for you. But you look at Iowa State's and you look, and this is rankings compared to ESPN top 10 and top what's called top 100s. This is not my rankings. You got 89 over. You got 89 overall at quarterback. Rocco, you got. He's just a dog. Like he's super underrated. People are not talking about him enough. Then you look at the running back, you got Carson Henson. Sorry, I couldn't say Rocco's last name, so I didn't say it. You got Carson. He's a good dude. He's a good running back. He's going to help get some of that load off of Rocco. And then you got the 2 Coopers. Cooper at linebacker, Cooper at corner. Jeremiah Cooper is the corner. He's going to probably shut down some of that you don't. He's gonna probably close. He's probably gonna have an island this year. They're just gonna put him on island, just like Kansas did with Kobe Bryant. Like, get on your island. It's like Denzel Burke before last season. Get on your island. They're going to just say, "We're gonna erase this wide receiver from your whole game." Then you got Cooper Eagle. He's gonna come in like a missile. He's just gonna like. But honestly, with all this being said, give me Kansas State for week 1. I know it sounds crazy. Iowa State winning the last 4 to 5. They are +3, and Iowa State is +3 on the money lines right now. You, give me Kansas State. So Florida State, Alabama. This to me, this is not. This is a big game for Florida State. Alabama, this is the game you should just walk in and walk out. I mean, you're playing the game at Florida State. Don't get me wrong. You should still walk in and walk out. Me saying this is because Florida State only won 2 games last season. Alabama, you're Alabama. You're supposed to win these games. Like, who's going to tell Kid on the board? This is what you signed up for, buddy. You're winning these games. But when you got people like Tommy Castellanos, I bet you, man. Listen, Tommy Castellanos, you're a crazy cat. You called out Alabama saying that Nick Saban can't save them now. What do you What were you thinking when you said that? That's what my processing is. You're saying that to a team that's never been out of the top 5 in defense. I mean, cool. Kalen Moore took over. They lost a few games. They didn't make it playoffs. Still is top 5 in defense. Still got Ron Williams. Got Tom Simpson now. Deontay Lawson. The line. Oh, the offensive line. My fault. My fault. You got Proctor. You got Williams. Like you got not Williams. You got different people on the line that's going to be able to give Ty Simpson the time he needs as a new quarterback. You look at it. I'm looking at this man. I'm looking at this matchup with like this. I'm like, man, whoever wins Whoever wins this game is just on. Alabama should win this game. It's going to be it can be a trap game for Alabama. The reason I'm saying that Florida State, they're out of shape right now. You get rid of most of your get rid of most of your coaching staff because that season last season. You blame it on the quarterback DJ Ongolea. I mean, I get why he wasn't the best for you, but you can't blame the whole season on one player. Just can't. That's unacceptable as a Florida State person. You're looking for say you got Tommy Castellanos, Squirrel White, you got all these people back here. You're like, man, we have no excuse. But this is the thing. I'm not expecting to make the playoffs. Hear me out. You fire most of your coaches. So this year is going to be a year that you're trying to figure out your scheme of things. You're going to so honestly, give me Alabama for this first game. Florida State is still going to be a team to watch out for this year. So now we move up to the bigger things. You got Florida, you got Clemson, you got LSU. This game is second on my list of must watch because Clemson on their top 100, it lights up like it lights up like Christmas trees. You got 99 Brian Wesco on the top 100. You got 96 Blake Miller, 46 Antonio Williams, 39 Terrell, 6 Parker, and 4 Clay Cumming. You look at this top 100, man, and then you look at LSU. 93 Aaron Anderson, 59 with Weeks, 43 Harold Perkins, and 8 Garrett Nussmeyer. You look at this. Terrell, he's at DB. He's going to probably shut down. Him and Aaron Anderson, I feel like that's going to be the matchup all game. If that's not the matchup, I would be shocked. You look at Antonio Williams on that offensive end for Clemson. And then you got Brian Wesco still on the offensive end for him. And you got Clay, and you just got dudes on the offensive end. Defensive end, on my fault, you got Parker. Like you got people. This game is an evenly matched game. For me, whoever wins this game is going to have the hopes of going to the national championship. It's that simple. It's either you win this game and you know your team is built for national competition, or you lose this game, take what's from it, and you still compete for the national championship. This game is just one of those games. If we had the 14 playoffs, everybody would be on the edge of their seat looking like this. Looking like that's how people will be looking. Because these games are the games that everybody wants. These games are the ones we want because these games you have a lot at stake here. This is going to be a boxing match. This is going to be who jabs at me first and who gets up first, which is who's gonna make the game plan, who's going to adjust on the fly pretty much. You got Cade Klubnik, you got Garrett Nussmeyer, two recording quarterbacks. There's no excuses for these two, both improving themselves. You just got the stage, 7:30 at night on a Saturday. You look at this matchup, you're looking. I'm looking at this matchup. Give me Clemson. Give me Clemson. Give me Cade Klubnik having the performance of his life. The kid's gonna go insane. I'm projecting 3 touchdowns, no INTs. 3 touchdowns, 1 INT actually. Because I already know some crazy. It's about to be play of the year probably for that interception. But give me Cade Klubnik doing his thing. Clemson moving to 1-0. LSU sadly 0-1, but they're still not out of the playoff run yet, thanks to the 12-team playoffs. You look at it, LSU's a building factor for wide receivers. I'm not saying it's wide receiver you. Sorry. I'm not saying it's wide receiver you though. Ohio State's still wide receiver you due to the high productivity that they bring for the NFL. LSU is definitely a close second. They bring studs into the league. They bring superstars at wide receiver into the league. You can't argue with that. Man, LSU's gonna have Aaron Anderson. He's gonna be a dog for them. Now, the game we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Arch Manning, first season under the helm, goes to Columbus to take on Julius Sands, Ohio State. This game is an absolute cinema. Big noon kickoff game, 12 p.m. I would want it as a night game, but you know, the lights are still bright in the shoe, baby. You got Man, this game is going to be a crazy game for people. You know why? Because on ESPN's Top 100, you got at 11 Colin Simmons, Tafe 64, 69 Wisner, 23 Arch, 61 Malik Muhammad, the corner, obviously. And then number two, you got Anthony Hill Jr. You're looking at that. Texas is scary. Texas just this year they're scary. Rematch from the semifinals, they definitely have a chip on their shoulder still. You're looking at these matchups, and then you look at Ryan Day's Ohio State team. You look at 62, they got Sonny Styles. 67, you got Tay. 3, you got Downs, and then you got JJ at number 1 because he's Jeremiah freaking Smith, the number one best college player, the number one best college athlete in the nation. You look at Jeremiah Smith, his freshman year, had to get double teamed. Guess who can figure out somewhat how to stop him? Texas did. But this is the thing. Ohio State still beat him because of that gritty defense they have. Jack Sawyer recovered. He takes the ball, Quinn Ewers' hands, takes it back for 6. The kid's Ohio legend, born in Ohio. You look at, you can't. This is one of those games you're not gonna be able to take your eyes off the TV. You know those games. You're on the game like you're just on the game. You're like, man, honey, can you grab me a drink? She's like, why can't you do it? Because I can't pause it. This game is one of those games. You just can't. You have to wait till commercial. You can't wait in the middle of the game because you're gonna be afraid that some explosive happens here. Because you just have two explosive teams trying to fight at it. SEC versus Big Ten. They said Ohio State's BIA versus Texas Longhorns, man. You know what the hoodie I got on. Give me Ohio State. Horns down, baby. You give me Ohio State. Close game. I'm projecting to be a close game. 35-28. 35-28. But you look at it and you look at it good. This is an evenly matched game. You got Julius saying, I new to the system because they just brought in a new coach. Because Chip Kelly went on to the NFL. Jim Knowles went to Penn State, so Ohio State's defense is going to look, hope not shaky. It's going to look more questionable, not in a bad sense of way. We're going to be questioning what they're going to come with. That brings the element of surprise for them. Because you look at it, you got Matt Patricia back there. You at defensive coordinator, you're looking, man. You're like, what's he gonna bring for this defense? We don't need nothing too complex because literally, the past couple years, been basic still work for Ohio State because they end up national championships. Man, you look at it, it's gonna be questionable, but it's not gonna be in a bad sense of questionable. It's gonna be more of a what are they gonna do questionable because you had Jim Knowles, but now he's at Penn State. You look at it, you're like, man, we still got Caleb Downs, still got Jermaine Matthews Jr., David Sanvinosa, right? Sonny Styles, right? Like Ohio State still got dogs. They lost some people in the draft, don't get me wrong. They definitely do. But you still got dogs on defense. Well, let's look at the offense then. Jordy's saying no quarterback, you know what I'm saying? He's just starting. You got Jeremiah Smith. You got Jeremiah Smith. I mean, that's just one wide receiver. That's the only receiver you need. But if you want me to add a little sugar to that, you got Carnell Tate. Oh, what about the tight end from Purdue? Oh, Max Kleck? Yeah, you got him too. And then let's look at the running back room. They had Quinshon Judkins and Travion Henderson both went to the NFL. Nobody can match them to that. Can I hand you James Peoples and CJ Johnson, transfer from West Virginia? He was a stud. People are talking, he was a stud. So Ohio State's team is loaded back up from top to bottom. I wouldn't be surprised if Ohio State went back to back. I wouldn't. Ohio State's one of those teams you better look out for this year because they might end up going back to back. So this game is going to be a close game. This is my number one favorite game that I'm going to be watching this week 1 because from simple fact, You got Julian Sand, new quarterback, but he's in a quarterback friendly offense between Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate and Max Clare. And if you want to hand the ball off to get him comfortable, which Texas always has a top five defensive running, so probably not gonna run the ball a lot, but you can still try with CJ Donaldson. Texas's defense is always good, but Ohio State's offense has always had that finesse to it. And you look at it, you circle this on your calendar. As soon as we figure out we play Texas, we start on calendar. As soon as after the national semifinals, I bet you Texas was in the lab getting ready. They were just ready. If you look at it, this game is tough. This game is just absolute cinema. Give me Ohio State. Give me a close matchup, as I said before. And yeah, that's it. One more thing though, stay wired in. I will be back. Probably not with a college football prediction because I just did that. But stay wired in. I will have video dropping next week. I won't have a guest on it most likely. But yeah, stay wired in, folks.